Welcome to Chatter Talks, where we dive deep into the most pressing issues in technology today. I'm Sarah, your host, and joining me today is AI researcher David. Thanks for being here, David.
Thanks, Sarah. Always a pleasure to discuss these evolving topics.
Today, we're exploring something that's been on everyone's mind lately: artificial intelligence and its ethical challenges. David, AI is no longer a distant future. It's here, shaping everything around us.
Absolutely, Sarah. From self-driving cars to generative models that can write essays, AI has integrated into our daily lives in ways we couldn't have imagined a decade ago. But with this rapid growth, ethical concerns are also escalating.
Right. We often hear about how AI is transforming industries, but what about the moral responsibilities? For instance, job displacement is a real concern. Are we prepared for the consequences?
That's a critical point. Automation is making many tasks more efficient, but it's also replacing human labor. The challenge is balancing innovation with social responsibility. Governments and corporations must create policies that ensure no one is left behind.
And then there's the bias issue. AI systems are trained on data that may reflect societal biases. We've seen cases where algorithms discriminate against minorities or reinforce stereotypes.
Yes, and it's a complex problem. AI reflects the biases of the data it's fed. If historical data contains biases, AI will perpetuate them. The key is improving transparency and accountability in AI development. Tech companies must be more proactive in auditing their models.
Speaking of accountability, who should be held responsible when AI makes mistakes? For example, if an autonomous vehicle causes an accident, is it the manufacturer, the programmer, or the AI itself?
That's the million-dollar question. Current laws aren't fully equipped to handle such dilemmas. We need regulations that clearly define liability and create frameworks for ethical AI usage.
And privacy concerns. AI is collecting enormous amounts of data. Are people even aware of how much of their personal information is being processed?
Probably not to the extent they should be. AI thrives on data, but that data belongs to individuals. Regulations like GDPR are a step in the right direction, but enforcement and global consistency remain challenges.
Do you think AI regulation should be globally standardized?
Ideally, yes. AI doesn't operate within national boundaries, and inconsistencies in regulations could create loopholes that bad actors exploit. However, achieving global consensus is easier said than done.
Let's talk solutions. What steps can we take to ensure AI is used responsibly?
For starters, more collaboration between policymakers, technologists, and ethicists. Ethical AI frameworks should be built into development processes, not as an afterthought. And public education is crucial. People should understand AI and its impact on their lives.
Agreed. Public awareness can drive demand for better AI policies. David, before we wrap up, where do you see AI in the next 10 years?
I see AI becoming even more integrated into our lives, perhaps achieving levels of autonomy we can't fully grasp yet. But whether it's a utopia or dystopia depends on how we act today.
Wise words. The future of AI is in our hands. Thanks again, David, for sharing your insights.
Thanks, Sarah. It was a great discussion.
And to our listeners, stay curious, stay informed. Join us next time for another deep dive into the tech that's shaping our world. Take care and goodbye.